the sound of freedom. Red, white, and blue. Hell yeah, that's the sound of freedom. Mr. Trump-tastic, yeah, yeah. I just had to meet him. Slave on the drip. Hell yeah, I just had to beat him. Feel like Carlos Slim when I'm counting up to Dracula. Yeah. I'm 7 seas, but I'm headed out to Africa. Okay. Black ass Trumper, same color as the Acura. Trump 2024, I'm whipping up a miracle. Holy Jesus Christ, wall to wall, walls of Jericho. Turtle Man Mitch, I'm moving slower down, I underlay it down. Moving fast, I'm in the future, that's an understatement. Pedophile Joe saw his ass into another basement. Horror movie blockbuster, flexing on the big screen. Just dropped a cue, but the Fed's been on Telegram. Son of Saint Nick, I'm jumping off the Christmas tree.
Since we're talking about pay, do you know how much an ICE agent makes that works for Homeland Security? Their pay is really, really competitive. They're offering incentives if you want to go to different locations that are less desirable than others. But I did pull this up from Homeland Security's website, and they are making, what you do need is to even get into Homeland Security, to become an ICE agent, you need 3 years experience. How you get that experience is it can't just be a desk job or some simple experience. It can't be any trade work, anything like that. Like, you need some real police experience or a 4-year degree. Or you can combine the two and get the experience to get in, to just apply. But a top step, ICE agent that works for Homeland Security, tops out at $122,874 a year. That's $10,239,000 a month. On top of that, you get overtime, you get full benefits, and listen to this, you could be entitled to cash rewards for outstanding service. So, I mean,
Yes, yes. Where are y'all at? Yeah, it's the late night show. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all see the title. Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes interview. And we gonna go into some other topics. Yes. Dan Bongino, man. Candace Owens. Nick Fuentes. Pam Bondi. WrestleMania 2030. You get what I'm saying? WrestleMania out this bitch. Tag team. I don't know where Cash Patel is at. Where is he at? But shouts out to these people. You know, I didn't come to fully demonize anybody. This is video review time. And yes, it's late night party talk with Mr. Trumptastic. I had a cartoon character that was about to pop up and show his ugly face. He's supposed to be on here. I don't know if he don't come on here, oh well, we go start with the show. Anyway, if you want the stream y'all link, I could put it in the description box if you want to call in. You know what? Let me grab my phone just in case y'all call in. Just the call-in show, man. Hey, my whole power just went out. I don't know what the hell happened. Let me get my phone. I know they gonna try to shut this one down. Man. You know, when you straight from the basement giving commentary, they want to shut your content down. That's what's funny to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Why can't regular people just say what they want to say? They trying to silence us. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I'm the voice for the streets for real. You know what I'm saying? All that big wig shit, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that for real. We gonna let this shit play out. It is what it is. Yeah. Hold on. Let me get my phone just in case y'all call. Hold on. Yeah, I'm back. Just in case y'all call. We turning up tonight. This might be a 4-hour build. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I hope you got your coffee. I hope you got your cigarettes. All that. So we go see. I don't know if y'all want to dive right into the Candace Owens interview. I got a couple of clips, but I got the whole interview too. You know what I'm saying? So let's go into the clips first, and then we go into uh Dan Bongino and Pam Bondi. We go switch. I guess we go switch back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But I have done other documentaries on Candace Owens before and Nick Fuentes. It seems like sometimes he like black people, sometimes he don't. And then we see him with AIDS infested Kanye West and shit, and Playboy Cardi. You know what I'm saying? So he played both sides. I think he's a Jewish man, and the Jews and the rap artists, they go hand to hand. You know what I'm saying? White hat, black hat. You feel me? And I think that's Tiny Tim out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Resurrected. But like I said before, when you want to get on TV, you gotta be weird. You gotta be ugly, especially for certain black folks. You know what I'm saying? You see this well-groomed white man right here. You see this black motherfucker. He look like Frederick Douglass and shit. See, they want you to be weird and black, bald headed. You know what I'm saying? Like Whoopi Goldberg out this bitch, looking like the Predator and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sigma Phi Pi Alpha, Prince Hall, Freemasonry and shit. They want you a part of this shit, and I think all of them. You know what I'm saying? If you got a real big voice, you getting paid by somebody. I don't give a fuck who you are. Somebody come and pay my black ass. The only money I would take would be from the Trump administration. I ain't taking no money from no fucking low level piece of shit. If I get a phone call, email, or something from the Trump administration, yeah, of course I'm gonna cash that check. You already know I'm gonna turn up. I'm not even at 100% right now. I'm still operating at 30-40% for real. I'm just on cruise control right now. But like I said, Candace Owens, let me get this ugly ass bitch up off the screen. She sold out the black community for real. Let me be honest with you. I pay attention to how they crashing out, and this is why they got to create a whole new American party by Elon Musk. This is when Trump introduced the Antichrist to everybody in Butler, Pennsylvania. I told you we did a whole documentary on Butler, Pennsylvania, y'all. Nigga, I've been tapped in, man. The reason why y'all don't hear from me because I be getting banned. You know what I'm saying? I be getting banned. They don't like everybody. It is what it is. But shit, we go push through the algorithm anyway. You know how it is over here. But yeah, he looked like he just got done watching nasty movies. You know what I'm saying? He got that. He got that look like he just wiped some shit off on a sock. You know what I'm saying? He's very nasty. And the thing is, he got a lot of kids. He got a lot of baby mama, and he's an African American. So he's basically a nigger. If you really want to be honest, and he want to hook your brain up to brain computer interface technology. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's his will. That's his will. And he claims to have seen the Epstein's list. And knowing him, he probably have. Knowing him, he probably whacked off to it. Elon Musk, he's sick too, man. To be honest with you, he's sick in the head too. She sick in the head. Dinosaur head. Laura Loomer, she's sick in the head. I think she wants to have sex with Trump. I hope Trump, man. Melania, if I was Melania, I'd have been done beat her fucking ass. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd have been done beat her fucking ass. Bitch, shit on. We already know she fucking Mossad. And look like she got a double face mask on out this bitch. Candace Owens. She didn't even clean this up. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I think I got some people. Yeah, a lot of sickos, man. They sickos, man. They sick. She complaining about the damn Epstein's list, but she capping for Harvey Weinstein and your boy the Tape Bros. You know what I'm saying? They teaching kids how to cam up with OnlyFans and shit. This bitch, man, this bitch out of her mind. She with Q-Tar and shit, man. They all phony. He's a pussy. Somebody showed up to his door with some damn pepper spray and shit. He ran like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are imposters for real. I'm gonna be honest with you. And Pa, I don't know why she thinks she a damn Muslim, and the next thing you know, she in the goddamn moo out this bitch, looking like Saddam Hussein out this hoe. You feel me? See, the Catholics, they wear the same outfit as the damn Muslims. They don't teach all that because they want to hide. They want to hide shit. You know what I'm saying? They wear the same fucking moo. You ain't about to fucking lie to me, god damn it. And you know what? I'm drinking Modelo's. I'm drinking Modelo's tonight. And I got some meat on the grill. So if I take a break, we're gonna go into let's go into, man. You know, I'll talk y'all to death before we even go into the video. You know what I'm saying? But man, let's not just go into the video, y'all. Man, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to. Let's go. Let's see what Dan Bongino had to say. Let's get Dan Bongino and Pam Bondi. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll work our way up to these two love these two motherfucking lug nuts. These motherfucking right wing lug nuts, man. Yeah, damn imposters out this bitch. Man, you know what I'm saying? Boy, I tell you what, man. This is why I don't put all my emotions into this politics. Cause guess what? Man, you gonna have a fucking heart attack. I swear to God. You gonna have a heart attack. I think Dan Bongino, he having a heart attack. And the thing is Dan Bongino and that motherfucking Epstein's list. So what? I gotta show y'all something. And the thing is, man, I like Dan Bongino, man, but the only thing it got me thinking he was on that island. Holy moly, donut shop. Hold on, man. Where's my screen share at? Oh, I gotta do it like this. I didn't know. Hold on. Boy, I tell you what, boy. Boy, like somebody lined that nigga up with a butter knife, family. Bro, man. That nigga look at that nigga's hairline, fam. I ain't trying to talk about nobody's head. I know nigga, I'm bald. You know what I'm saying? I'm bald. You feel me? But shit, if you losing it like that, that shit need to be cut. Man, he got that Jeffrey Epstein hairline. Boy, I tell you what. I tell you what, man. Is it, you know what I'm saying? Is he on the list or not? Was Pam Bondi on the list? Was Cash Patel on the list? I don't. At this point, I don't give a fuck because we ain't go. And I told y'all, the reason why they didn't put out that damn list, the Epstein's list. Shh, be quiet. Don't let me tell y'all. The Epstein's list is a birth certificate to the Gentiles. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, family. Jeffrey Epstein has alleged to impregnate via clone aid 3 million Americans, y'all. And guess what? You think 3 million Americans gonna be happy because their father is Jeffrey fucking Epstein? Man, they go fucking go crazy out this bitch. We gonna have to purge and everything because Jeffrey Epstein, his kids are all artificially assimilated. Bongo Bay is just off, just off the Bongino Bay. Oh, he got his own island? Damn, man. Damn, man. You see what I'm saying? We don't know who's who at this point. That's why I was like, man, I'm gonna just shut up and just, man, see what's going on right now. I don't want to look like a fucking hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start looking like a hypocrite, man, your content start getting your content starts phasing out because people think you a fucking liar. You know what I'm saying? But I came at it with a scientifical and biblical angle. You know what I'm saying? With the Jeffrey Epstein list, because shit, I know how government is. We might not see they got us on color people time. I keep on telling y'all that it's a whole pyramid structure, y'all. It's a whole it goes from top to bottom. See, they get the information first. This is ISIS, Ra and El. This is all seeing now on top of this damn mountain, or which they call Mount Meru. That anything that's on this damn mountain right here, it can see everything. And this is the 6 degrees of separation. This is why when you ask governmental officials something on live TV, they can't tell you what's going on. That's a security breach. Man, motherfuckers end up assassinated over that shit, y'all. I keep on telling y'all some shit you gotta just watch, you know what I'm saying? Watch play out. I'm just playing the yeah, right wing, man. They right wing fucking lug nuts, man. You ain't about to fool me. You ain't about to, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to fool me. Goddamn face like a damn lion out this bitch. We all know. I try, man. I listened to Candace Owens probably about 3 days ago. Yeah, I got 10 minutes into it. I said, man, I can't fucking do it. I can't fucking do it. And I think you know what she's trying to do? She's trying to interview Kyrie Irving, y'all. Yes. And she's talking about shit we done talked about 15, 20 years. I said, oh my God. She bringing up that Hebrews, the Negro shit. We talked about that 20 years ago, y'all. See, Candace Owens got white people on fucking colored people time. And I told y'all that she going all the way back in the archives, pulling out shit. We done debated on uh motherfucking channels 10, 15 years ago. We already done debated all this shit. The shit y'all see Candace Owens talking about, we talked about 15, 20 years ago, y'all. Debating online and shit. Even if when you go on Sinetta's page, that shit been going on with Sinetta. Who else? The Nation of Islam. They do a lot of debating shit. You know what I'm saying? The NOI. They do all that shit. Man, she under some type of spell. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Then she play like she a Catholic and shit. But she don't know nothing about Catholic. She don't know nothing about Catholic. Because guess what? The Catholic could be the the Jew. And the Jew could be the Catholic. This is what I call it. They trade places at top. They're a part of a international psyop where they form public opinion for political purposes, and it's very obvious. But if you got a brain like this right here, man, you're not gonna catch on anyway. So most of the time, you try to wake people up, you arguing with motherfucking bots, stupid people that are still, plugged into the system. And she know that too. She knows that too. And she know I know that. Bro, she bringing up Kyrie Irving about some shit he said almost a decade ago, y'all. Hebrews to Negroes. And like I said, if you a part of that debate league shit. We was debating about that years ago. We was watching debates on that years ago, and now she bringing it into 2025. That fucking rhetoric has no place in 2025, and that's why she's looking like a damn hypocrite right now. Cause she bringing shit from 2010, 2015 into 2025, and trying to rebrand this shit. Like motherfuckers ain't stupid. I told y'all I ain't fucking stupid. Why you think they don't want me to be extra big out this bitch? Ex Eliante out this motherfucker. Cause I'm gonna expose this shit. It's too easy. I've been doing it a long time. Too easy. Too easy. These motherfuckers is actors, family. Actors on the stage. And I told you that. If you get too emotionally invested in it, this is why I came in the scene, because I wanted to tell my story. I don't like people speaking for me. Especially no goddamn Elon Musk, no fucking Laura Luma, and fucking Candace. I want none of these motherfuckers, especially this motherfucker, speaking for me. Goddamn it, I'll start my own shit and speak for myself. Well, I tell you, they got these man. They got people on colored people time. The thing is now, all we have to do is watch them. That's all we gotta do. Because when you jump the gun, that's when you look like a hypocrite and shit. You don't want that to happen. We don't have to do anything. All we just have to do is watch. Now Pam Bondi is really under fire. Pam Bondi is really under fire. So we watching Dan Bongino. We watching his look. Hold on. We watching Dan Bongino. Let me share my screen again. Yeah, we watching his hairline fade away like Michael Jordan. Golly. Y'all women think he's sexy or not? Because a woman love Dan Bongino until they see that motherfucking skull. Now, shots out to Dan. I'm just being funny. You know what I'm saying? I can't be. Well, I used to be the high school class clown. At one point in my career. And I had good grades, but I was just naturally, funny. You know what I'm saying? We had jokes on top of jokes. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I've always liked and admired Dan Bongino for his integrity. But he did work for them damn Clintons, though. You know what I'm saying? I think he's seen that shit that was going on in that Oval Office with Monica Lewinsky. I think he's seen it. I think he peeked his head in the door in the crack and he said, he made this. He probably made the same face too. He probably need, but yeah, he needs some Rogaine. He probably need to go to Joe Rogan. You know what I'm saying? Joe Rogan go sell y'all fake brain pills. He's another one. He got caught selling y'all fake brain pills, and y'all still fuck with Joe Rogan. So the thing is, why the fuck would they give you an Epstein's list if you getting tricked by stupid ass content creator? Why would they give you? I wouldn't give you an Epstein list too. I swear I wouldn't. There were micro influencers inside the movement, inside the MAGA movement, scamming people for $500,000. People don't even know about that guy. People still don't know about that guy. Y'all ain't getting no Epstein list. And shouts out to Trump. I wouldn't give it to y'all son of a bitches either. Cause y'all don't even know what's going on in your own backyard. Until y'all figure out this doo-doo right here, then the release would come out. Then Papaw will release the documents. But y'all not about to talk about Papaw. I told you, quit talking down on Papaw. He talked down on Papaw. She talked down on Papaw. Look, Candace Owens. Let me get this banner off the screen. Candace Owens turns on Trump saying he's destroying America. She talked down on Papaw. Anytime you talk down on Papaw, you end up getting cursed for some odd reason. And then that's all, folks. Because if it was in a cartoon first, that means it's already happened. All right, that means it's already happened. Who's a cartoon? She's a cartoon. She's a cartoon character. They're actors. Central casting. All right. actors, central casting. Now let's get into Dan Bongino and see what he had to say. And then I don't know why my screen share is doing that. That's weird. That's weird. All right, let's go.
About 4 years ago. It's from, let's say, a friend. Prior line.
And this is from 2023, y'all. And after this, we'll go back into the Candace. So I told you I was gonna talk y'all head off about 30 minutes before we even get into Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes. I was gonna talk y'all heads off. And guess what? Guess what? Who is that? Didn't he just get caught for child trafficking and human trafficking and rape? Yes, he did. And guess what his symbol is? The realism symbol, who also worships Rael. He's Aurelian. He is Aurelian. Okay? Israelian. Already broke these codes in this matrix down a long. We broke the Da Vinci Code down a long time ago. That's why I said most of y'all Johnny come latelys. Most of y'all are on colored people time. Okay? It's called trading places. All right? Now they trying to make white people last in America. I told you they were trying to get rid of white people. And guess what? It's true. They swapping y'all out. Paper. They doing y'all like they did the Indians and shit. Paper genocide and shit. I told y'all they were swapping y'all. I told y'all, man. But y'all wanted to shun me because I was telling the truth about certain people a long time ago. This is why I get to tell the story. I tell my story in music, how people have been screwed over, all of that. So, Kanye West introduced y'all kids to corn. Who else introduced y'all kids to corn? Candace Owens and the Tape Bros. Candace Owens and the Hodge twins introduced y'all kids to corn. They all had corn stars on their channel. Pervs. She was capping for him. She never cleaned this up. Never cleaned this up. This shit just went bye-bye. She said he was innocent because guess what? She was really jealous because Trump didn't put her in the administration. That's why she really don't like Trump. No. And alleged her husband is a homosexual. Allegedly. Yes, we did. Go back to the episode. We did the episode. We already allegedly. We gotta say allegedly because we don't want to get sued. Okay, but that's what's floating around. It's public. Allegedly, that her and her husband had an arranged marriage. Yes, they did. Allegedly. But like I said, you're dealing with costume people. Do you know what costume and who's under this? No, you don't. No, you don't. These are the same people, family. They all work for the same Masonic Brotherhood. You see him? He turned dark matter. Why'd he turn dark matter? Because he's the devil, y'all. He's the devil. He worshiped the serpent. You see that symbol right there? That's the Aurora Borealis symbol. So politics will make you dumb. This allegedly supposed to make you smarter than everybody else. Allegedly. So let's continue. And I don't know why it's making me pull this up because I cannot find my other screen. That's weird. So I'm going to have to stop this again. Pull this back up. That's cray. Yeah, because after we get into what Dan Bongino has to say, and I think he had, matter of fact, I think he had ball cancer. I think he got cured. So, I guess, his wife was rubbing on his balls on the right time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, babe, you got a lump in your nuts. Go get it checked out. But guess who didn't get their shit checked out? who was an alleged doctor, Jill Biden. So Biden, he probably got about 3 tumors in his ball sack, right, floating around in his ball sack right now. But she's supposed to be a doctor. See, my wife, she give me rub downs. You know what I'm saying? She rubbed me down right there. And I guess if you feel a hard piece of corn or something down, you need to go to the doctor, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to go to the doctor. But that's how they getting people too. They sterilizing people's ball sacks with that, you know what? That hokey poke. Yeah, that hokey poke did a lot of damage. So I don't trust any of them, but I do like to hear both. Yeah, I like to hear both sides too. Yeah, that's why we doing this. They ain't all wrong. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say, but they have different intentions. You know what I'm saying? See, the thing is, they could merge with us because they worship good and evil, but they got all the money. They got all the money. They ain't got the power. They got the money, but money is the illusion of power. So people think they really got power, but when we really break their whole DNA down, they really ain't shit. They just like me and you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't. You know what I'm saying? They just regular people. So a human being. Shouts out to a human being. He said, "So I don't trust any of them, but I do like to hear both sides, and I respect your opinion and the loyalty you got. It's something I want to hear." J.P. Morgan is under the hood on the pick. Yeah, I think we went into something about J.P. Morgan. Yeah, he got something to deal with human clone aid too, man. Like they like these rich, wealthy people, all they want to do is repopulate the earth with their sperm and with their blood. That's all they want to do. That's all they want to do. Genghis Khan, all these kings and stuff, man. They sperm dealers. They put up sperm banks. You gotta think when a whole nation of people get wiped out in war stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like in battles and stuff. You hear people in Ukraine, 50,000 blown up. How you think they reproducing all these people that quick? Man, they got to go to him. They got to go to Elon for resurrection. They have to go to the Zionists to be resurrected. You know what I'm saying? They have to go to them. And they grow these people in a lab. That's what the Epstein list is all about. You probably got 3 million, 4 million Americans that got the bloodline of Cain, aka motherfucking Jeffrey Epstein out this bitch. They got Jeffrey Epstein bloodline. And guess what? You think the people that got Jeffrey Epstein bloodline is gonna be okay with that? No, they're not. They're not gonna be okay. They're not gonna be okay, y'all. I'm telling you that right now. Cause guess what? He got a backup plan. This guy right here is an evil genius, y'all. And this connects with the hive mind. This connects with the rest of the Jeffrey Epstein's offspring. So you could keep track of the beast in the field. That's what he's doing with Neuralink. He keeping track of the beast in the field. And he said we already on this damn singularity. And I believe it too. He even said, if you don't believe me, go ask the monkeys. Who is the monkey? Candace Owens. So let's ask the monkey what's going on. Because guess what? Elon Musk, I don't think he like black people for real. He said he was getting picked on when he was younger and shit, but he was in South Africa getting picked on by black Africans. Yes, he was. And I bet he said, I'm going to fry these monkeys when I get about the age of 33. And guess what he did? He linked up with the rap gang, too. He linked up with Whack 100. They over there frying people's brains on No Jumper and shit. It's a lot of multiple stuff going on, man. some of y'all might not be privy to what I'm saying, but man, Elon Musk, he tapped into the rap game. Matter of fact, P. Diddy paid Elon Musk $10 million before he went to jail. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And people still support him. So at this point, who gives a fuck? At this point, if you move left or right, you gonna look like a hypocrite. I suggest everybody just make a decision, stay where they at, and then question everything. But it's not wrong for people to question people. It just levels to it. Some people could be still and just watch. Some people have to act out emotionally. And most of the people that's acting out emotionally on the internet are not even real. They are bots. And the bots agitate the humans. And then the humans, guess what? They commit. I don't want to say that word, but you know what? They basically implode. They self-destruct. All right? I've been telling y'all this. This is how they go get rid of Americans. They're going to make everybody look like a hypocrite and a domestic terrorist, y'all. That is the plan. And guess what? The social media influencers are the fire starters. Yes, they are. They can say whatever you want, but if you say it, your shit gonna get cut off. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth, y'all. So let's get into what Dan Bongino had to say. Let's finish him off because he was very advocate about getting this damn Epstein's list on. But shit, by the time we get to Epstein's list, he'll be fully bald. Or he'll have a head full of hair. I don't know. He need to get implants or just cut that shit, man. Come on, Dan Bongino, man. But I fucks with dude. You know what I'm saying? Respected Dan Bongino. Because allegedly, it looks like Cash Patel and Dan Bongino are squeezing Pam Bondi. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. I'm just watching. That's exactly what it looks like. Pam Bondi about to get canned, but Pam Bondi said she ain't resigning. She said she ain't stepping down. Did she fumble? Did she fumble the ball? Did she jump the gun too early? Because everybody was pressuring her about the Epstein's list. She just broke under pressure. You gotta think. Her name is Pam Bondi. Even though she's qualified, she's still a blonde. And you know the stereotypes that come with blondes. So that's why I was like, man, give her some string. But y'all went full tard. You know what I'm saying? Which people go do anyway. Shit, go full tard. Shit. At the end of the day, it's all about the kids, right? So some people go haywire. Some people go watch and see shit play out. Either way, the emotions are natural. The emotions are neutral. So let's not judge, please. Let's not judge the people. And I was guilty of this too. So I did a lot of judging, but I know how to clean my mess up when I say stuff wrong. I don't care. I don't let y'all shit. I don't let shit hang like this, and we don't know what the fuck the outcome or why you did this shit, Candace Owens. Yeah, they talking about some damn Epstein list. You capping for a goddamn Epstein right here. His name Weinstein. His name Jeffrey Epstein. It's the Steens. It's the Steins. Whatever you want to call them, man. They all the same fucking Steins. Well, I can't do it, man. I try to listen to her. I couldn't do it, man. I said 10 minutes, I'm out.
Kind of work thing, right? Guy says, listen, and this guy who calls me is an unimpeachable source. This guy's not like some ham and egg or tomato can guy throwing out some theory about a UFO he saw 72 years ago, whatever. This is like a legit no nonsense guy. Guy you trust with your, wife, kid, and car, right? He says, I got sent on a temporary assignment once. And on that assignment, I got sent out with the WCD detail, William Clinton detail. And
yeah, I told you he's with the Clintons. He was strong arming with the Clintons. So he knows some stuff. He done seen some stuff, and Jeffrey Epstein, he was prevalent around those times too. Yes, he was. He was slinging his penis around West Palm Beach. Yes, he was.
I knew this guy well.
And you know what? Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all a secret. We did an episode on one of Jeffrey Epstein's victims. Man, this is what she said. Y'all go look on my page. I think I did it. I think we did that episode about 6 months ago on one of Jeffrey Epstein's victims. Man, she said while she was getting raped, his head blew up like goddamn Pennywise out that bitch. I swear to God, she said his head swelled up so damn big. I said, what the fuck? Yeah, when I was hearing what she was saying, it was putting chills down my back. You know what I'm saying? Because he do got a big ass head, but she said that shit swelled up like a goddamn Megatron. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Go look at my page, man. I might have to just replay it one day. Yeah, one of Jeffrey Epstein's victims. He said his head swelled up like a goddamn potato. Shit's crazy, man. These people really be transforming and shape-shifting into demons in real time. Jeffrey Epstein is one of them.
And he says, Dan, I got to share this with someone. He said, I go on a plane and Bill, Clinton gets on the plane with this guy, and it turns out later the guy's Epstein. Now, this guy I'm talking to, this source, he don't know who Jeffrey Epstein is. He's just getting on the plane doing the thing, the whole, protection gig, right? He says, I get on the plane, and there are these girls who are obviously not of age who are on this plane. They're clearly young. These are not women. These are girls. And he says, I see Clinton disappear into the back. He goes, I don't know what happened. I'm not saying what happened because all I know is he disappeared and these girls were back there or whatever. And he said they land at the next stop, wherever it was. And he goes up to the boss on the detail and he says, I ain't getting back on this plane. Because he's a temp. He's not used to whatever Clinton was up to with the whole shenanigans thing. And this guy's clear as the driven snow, man. He don't want to mess.
Hey, man, he done seen some shit. That's why his eyes is bugged the fuck out. You see that shit? He done seen some stuff he ain't want to see. I'm going to be honest with you. He seen some stuff that pushed his hairline back. For real, for real. That's crazy. That's crazy work. That's nasty work. Let's go.
Around with this. He says, whatever just happened back there, I don't want any piece of it. They sent him home. They sent that guy home and he was never tempted to that detail again. Now, remember all those Blackberries on that detail. Here's where the story gets super weird. The guy tells me, months or a couple weeks later, when you lose property in the Secret Service, an email goes out. It'll say hey, I lost his phone. And it gets logged into NCIC or whatever it is. And everybody knows. So basically, if you find this guy's gun, God forbid, or his phone, it's now effectively stolen property, right? All of a sudden, all the Blackberries on that detail for the agents start showing up oh, this guy lost his Blackberry. Holy shit. Wow, that's so crazy. How'd that happen? I'm like, no. He says, yes. He says it was the craziest thing. Oh, look, Agent Joey Bag of Donuts, missing Blackberry. This is around the whole time, the Clinton thing's going on.
Yeah, because when you go to these events, you got to put your Blackberry, you got to put your phone in a bag and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but, everything's blowing up, man. Heated clash with Attorney General Pam Bondi over handling the Epstein files. And allegedly, Dan Bongino did not come to work Friday. He skipped Friday. Something going on with him, man. I think somebody just, like I said, Pam Bondi. Her name Pam Bondi, but I call her Pam Blondie. And sometimes blondes slip up and act. I gave her that much grace, man. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what kind of credentials you got. That shit running their DNA. Blondes are sometimes airheads, y'all. So at least I gave her that much grace. Y'all really, you know what I'm saying? And then I done seen her with people, certain people, but haven't we seen certain people with everybody? It's not like they don't all know. They all know each other. You got to know everybody in this religion. Politics is a religion. Y'all think it's just government. No. In religion, you have secrets. Just how the Vatican holds the religious secrets to the Christians, and they can't do a goddamn thing about it. Can't do a goddamn thing about it. So when it comes to government and them holding secrets, people want to get upset. People, like I said, you living in fucking fantasy land, first of all. Second of all, do you really know what's going on? Do you really know yourself? Because if you knew these things ran simultaneously, you wouldn't look much like a hypocrite. God versus government. God is the government, and this is the crossroads. This is the religion of the demiurge and the Baphomet family. Is Candace Owens gonna tell you this? Hell no, because she feeding y'all regurgitated food. We said 15, 20 years ago, and she's remarking it as brand new, and people are eating up the the residue. It's sad, man. It's sad how people got, you know what I'm saying? It's sad how people just fell off for real. And I said, man, she really tricking y'all with this old Hebrew Israelite talk. Same with Kanye West. He pulled that shit up too. He pulled that shit up too. And guess what? People fed into that. But guess what? She worked with this guy. He's a corn star, ain't he? Andrew Tate. He's a corn star. Weinstein, corn. Corn. Why is a religious woman like Candace Owens around so much corn? And people who do corn. Very odd, ain't it? Very, very odd. Now it'd be okay if you weren't claiming Christ is king and all that. It'd be cool. But we all know you central casting, fam. And it is what it is. And the thing is, that's okay. You could be that. We're not bashing you over the head like that. But the thing is, it's not our fault that you dug yourself a hole. And it ain't just her either. It's just, I ain't just picking on her. It's a lot of people. A lot of people. They don't know the difference between left and right and left. It's a split. And I told you, this is how you create different denominations and different religions. Because every veil has a different layer of reality. So on this layer, something might seem real, but on the next layer, there's another veil over it. Those are the layers or the layers of the base reality. And this is, they tell you this in the Jewish menorah, Kemet Hathor, the Christianity seven heaven theory, the seven heaven theory, and this is how you get out through the straight and narrow. That means when you attack by a certain dark force, you don't move. You don't move at all. What did Christ say? Peace be still. But guess what? Guess what? Some people worship this God they call the Ram or the Rama, or what they call the Brahma bull. This is the Greek god Pan. And guess what? Pan represents pandemonium, panic, all of that. Pandemic, scandemic. And once people have been scared out their mind, you have to have a global reset, y'all. Minds have to be reset. Okay? Boom. There ain't no fucking Epstein's list. Because you can't see, the average brain can't decipher who's tricking them. So you ain't getting no Epstein's list. Find out who's the rat, and then we go give y'all find out who the fucking rat is, and then we'll work on the Epstein's list. Y'all try to skip line. That's what I was like thinking in my head. I said, all these scam heads still talking, and people on this damn debt slave pyramid want the fucking list. They ain't ready for the list. Y'all not even ready for these people scamming y'all every fucking day. People still giving everybody money. And guess what? In return, they give you stupid ass content that's regurgitated from 15 years ago, y'all. Sad, man. Now let's get into. And the thing is, we really don't even have to get into video review at all. We could just shut the show down right now, because everything has been said within this 50 minutes in previous episodes. But I know y'all want to see. That's Nick Fuentes talks to Candace Owens on how he got red pilled on Israel. They said there are good answers for these questions, but the way you're asking is anti-Semitic. Hold on. This is a 7-minute clip. I might just do it by clips, because I ain't trying to get. See, the thing is, I heard Candace Owens, she going around blasting people's channel for copyrighting shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess she charged people $1.99 for this damn interview. Shit. She the one who making the content. How much? Matter of fact, how much Candace Owens charged? How much does Candace Owens charge to speak? Try new AI mode. Oh shit. Okay. I like that. All right. So this how much Candace Owens charged to speak, y'all. She charged to speak. Candace Owens estimated speaking fee for live events is 50 grand. 50 bandolinis to 100 rackies. 50 bandolinis to 100 rackies. And for virtual events, 30 rackies and 50 rackies. However, these are just the guidelines, and the actual fee may be varied based on factors such as her schedule, demand, length of in presentation, event location, and other considerations. By God. By fucking God. 100 rackies for central casting? 100 rackies for central casting. And people will pay that shit too. People won't put no money in my goddamn cash app. I tell you what. This is why we going to hell, y'all. Because the people that got the truth, we get heard, but not like the liars. Not like the liars, not like the deceivers, not like the devils. whatever you want to call them, because they go by many of them. This entity go by many of names. El Elyon, El Eliante, Maz Face, Maz Head. They go by many of names. That's all, folks. It's all a cartoon. Well, we gonna figure out who's doing what. But yeah, she getting paid. She getting paid bandolinis, y'all. To spit y'all some shit we heard on YouTube fucking 20 years ago. Shit, I bet she just now watching shit in her fucking room. Oh, Hebrew Israelite versus Christian. You know what I'm saying? Christian white man. She been watching that shit. He was watching that shit 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Sad, man. This shit is sad. And I be like, man, it's so many people eating this shit up. And the thing is, yes, she does say some enlightening stuff. But the deciding factor is how she's exercising this shit. She treating this shit like a goddamn exorcism. And I told you with the Catholic religion, they practice exorcism. When you watch her, she really exercising your demons. But they ain't going nowhere. All they doing is going to the store and coming right back to your fucking house. I said, golly, man, y'all in trouble. Y'all going to hell with the Antichrist. I already told. I said, y'all thought the world was gonna get better. It's just really a group of people that know what's going on that's gonna get better. Everybody else, they go suffer. Y'all go suffer, man. And I told y'all that this world is built off relationships, good relationships with good people, family, friends. If you don't have that, you need to find some, because guess what? Time is running out. And then you can't ask your TV because your TV been lying to you. You can't ask the internet because that shit's been paid off. The algorithm been paid off. So you're not going to get the truth from the algorithm. You're not. So when people regurgitate the truth from the algorithm, I'm like, man, you have no clue, dude. You have no clue. You're getting burnt right now. The devil's burning you right now. And that's who AI is. That's the trickster god. That's the monopoly man. That's your city of Zionism. AI is not a physical being. But in the Bible, it says there will be many antichrists. Those are the social media influencers that call on Christ. Christ is king. Motherfucker, big ass influencer, call out Christ is king, knowing damn well his name is sacred, shall be cast in the lake of fire. All right? You hear these motherfuckers screaming Christ is king on an artificial app? Yeah, you know who it is. You already know what time it is. Christ ain't on the internet. Christ ain't got nothing to do with fucking AI. And when y'all try to merge the two together, I say, you goddamn fool, you're not real. You're artificial. You try to merge Christ with the beast, and guess what you get? You get Moloch. You see Moloch, he got holes in his hand. You see Christ, he has holes in his hands. Why? Because you're dealing with the holographic realm. You're dealing with the holographic body, the Holy Grail, the realm of free energy, where you can lie all fucking day and make fucking money in the comfort of your own home. Matter of fact, this God that they worship, her name is Sophia. And the root word of Sophia is sofa. So this is where you go be getting your daily dose of your VR glasses. You go be sitting on the couch with this shit looking like Professor X. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. You gonna be glued to your wheelchair like motherfucking Stephen Hawkins out this bitch. And yes, this is late night party talk with Mr. Trump-tastic. Yes, you are. You're here. You are here. Now, this is what they said about Israel. Because when you say Israel, you're dealing with the gods, 3 different gods, which is polytheistic. Israel is a polytheistic religion, okay? And it's based off the Trinity, which is Isis, Amen, Ra, and Eliante. And when you break that down, people still go back and revert back to nothingness. So if you can't understand that concept, that religion, city state has Egyptian gods tied to this land, you're not gonna understand that these people have been fighting for 6,000 years. ISIS, Ra, and Elon Musk. And not the physical Elon Musk, but the technology of the neuro or the Neuralink. All these pharaohs is El, personified El. It's the knowledge of the serpent or the crossover. This is why El or Osiris, they bear the same symbol. You see the X? You see the X? You see the candy cane coming out the top of his fucking head? Why does he have a candy cane on the top of his head? Because you cannot question these motherfuckers. If you got this in your head, what can you can't question somebody with Neuralink. He already know everything. That's like questioning God. God already know everything. Why are you questioning for? Don't lean on your fucking own understanding. This is what the device is for. The thing is, man, we ain't even gotta go into the video. Why are we going into this video? Why are we even going into this video? Oh my God, man. It seems like I'm just wasting time at this point. Reviewing stuff, you know what I'm saying? Going over, because the thing is, we can watch the video. You can critique all night. You can critique all fucking night. And I would come to the same conclusion of what I've been telling y'all for the last hour. So I'm not gonna waste my time. Not gonna waste y'all time. I've seen clips of the shit. It makes my head wanna pop. I'm telling you right now, it makes my head hurt every time I hear Nick Fuentes and Candace Owens talk. So yeah, I'm about to get off here. We ain't doing no video. I think I pretty much covered. I don't like wasting my people's time on certain stuff. I don't like wasting. I might come on later on tonight. I might do part 2 and review it later on tonight. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. But right now, I feel like I covered the religious side of this deception. I really do. I really do. I'm sorry. I know y'all wanted to see video review, but she ain't about to fucking strike my shit down. So I might go on Mr. Trump-tastic TV here in the next time because I'm still cooking on the grill, y'all, for real. Because actually, yeah, let's fire this up. Let me take this meat off the grill and I'll fire up part 2. Yeah, because I might stay up late tonight. I'm gonna have to get some more coffee. So stay tuned. I will be right back, y'all. Mr. Trump.